This video is brought to you by G2A.
Sup guys, widdz here. Thought I would do a quick video how to calculate your weapon damage, like to see how good your weapon is, like how far it is from maximum damage. Because usually a lot of people want to know my damage on my guns, and most of the times I actually explain like how to calculate it, because saying the DPS or firearms or just the base damage on the gun is quite hard, since a lot of people have reckless or weapon damage on certain stuff. So I'm gonna show you that today, and I'm also gonna talk about how to calculate the damage you will do in PvP and like how the PvP resilience work. But first of all, I wanna do a big shout out to my subs on widdz. We actually managed to reach 10, so I will do a Q&A video. So just type your questions in the comment section and I will answer them in a video later this week or next week. Like, I'm really grateful for getting the support this early, because I'm trying to, I'm getting more active on YouTube again, but it takes time to build it up. So yeah, big shout out to Joel, Bankai, Parallax, Varon Joshi, Gentleman, JDG, Ledenai, Ace Boogie, Alex, and Loner. Thanks a lot, guys. And at the moment I don't have any sub goals with the widdz, so if anyone have any good ideas, then you could tell me and I could add it up. And today on the official division stream, when Hamish and Janik was just playing and answering questions, they said that PTS is going to be available on Thursday, so everyone that applied to ETF or that already in Elite Task Force and play on PC will be able to join. Then on Monday it's supposed to go live for everyone that have the game on PC, the PTS of course, if everything goes correctly. And the first week everyone is gonna play on a fresh 30, and the second week we will be able to play with our regular character, like from the live game, right? And the third week they are gonna have a vendor, so we are gonna be able to min max and use whatever gear we wanna try. So yeah, let's get into the video. So yeah, I swapped my gloves to Alpha Bridge. I have 4,120 firearms. 4,120. Let's go and check the base damage. So the base damage is 12,100. I don't have any weapon damage mod. I don't have any SMG damage on the gloves. I don't have reckless. So that's what you want to do to make it easier. Take away your reckless, take away the weapon damage for the weapon you have on the gloves. So you take the firearms that you have here, 4,120. Then I will link you this spreadsheet. So here's the MP7 that I'm currently looking at. We can scroll up here, and here is the scaling, how the weapons scale with firearms. So we want to go down to the weapon, and at the moment I have the MP7, so it's 1.45. So then you want to take the firearms value here times 1.45. Hit that into Google. That's 5,974. So then we have the damage you get from the firearms. Then there's a base damage on the weapon, right? And I have you can look at the spreadsheet here, 163, 182, 204, 229. I currently have a 229, so then I want to go down again to the MP7, because that's the weapon I'm checking. Then I take the maximum value here, because I want to see how far away I am from the max damage, right? So we take that value plus the maximum damage, like that. Then we get 12,268. So that's the maximum damage you can achieve. That's the maximum damage you can have when you have that amount of firearms. So 12,268, and my damage is 12,100, so around 1 or 200 from the maximum, because you can't see more detail than this, right? So to recap it really quick, you take your firearms, which in this case is 4,120 without any weapon damage on the gloves and no reckless. You take that times the firearm scaling that you can get from the spreadsheet that you can find in the description. In this case it's 1.45 on the MP7. Then we get the value 5,974. That's the weapon damage you get from the firearms with the scaling. You take that plus the maximum damage on the gun, which in this case is 6,294 on the MP7, and then you get the max damage possibility with that firearms, and it's 12,268. Then I go into the game and I see what I have on my gun, and it's like 1 to 200 damage difference. So that's how we do it. And another question I get sometimes is how do you check how much you will crit on a player, right? Like how does the PvP resilience actually work? So let's use the hunting M44 here. Just want to get a crit. Maybe it will take some time. So 626, right? 626k. And you take that's the crit, right? Bam. You take that times 0.25. That's the armor cap, because we assume the player we are shooting have the armor cap. Then we do that to Google. And we get 156. We get 156,500, and then that value we need to. So now we calculate the armor cap, but in PvP you actually have PvP resilience. So we have to take that times 0.448, because that's the PvP resilience. And the value we will get here is the crit we will do on a player. 75k crit, right? So 626k crit will be 75k crit on a player that's not using reckless and armor capped. You need to make sure that you don't have damage to elite or enemy armor damage. I'm not 100% sure how the targets in the shooting range act, so I would just try if you can without damage to elite or enemy armor damage. But yeah, that's how we calculate the PvP damage. That's something I did when I tried to do my sniper build, just to make sure that I would do like 120k crits when I used booster shot and pulse, I think, just to make sure that like if I get a crit it's a one shot on most players. So hope you guys enjoyed the video and find this information useful. Got more videos coming this week. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Peace.